CEO Ronnie from Create a Difference have the brand new Brunswick-made Columbia 300 Outlook. So we're gonna check this ball out, see kind of where it performs best on the lane. We're bowling on a typical house pattern. It's an 8-to-1 ratio. We'll start with a nice little surface scan. This bowling ball is shiny, so it's 5300 plus, which is kind of what you'd expect from a shiny ball. So we'll kind of see how this ball kind of rolls and where it's best on the lane. All lefties start out over 10. That was over 10 and hooked too much. So that's fine. It tells us, you know, hey, you got to move in. You may have to belly it a little bit. I can tell you from that first shot, though, the bowling ball was definitely a lot smoother. It was definitely a lot smoother than some of the balls we've thrown so far. So, wipe the oil off here. Make an adjustment in. Got that one left, should come back. Yeah, that's good. So, more of a continuous type shape. This is gonna be a ball that I would say is gonna be better on medium patterns. It's gonna be a ball that is kind of like a benchmark ball, kind of one of your first ball out of the bag type pieces. We're gonna move in, I'm gonna move in and keep it in the oil because that will tell us if it really could be considered a good benchmark ball. So what happens is when you move in, keep it in the oil, if the ball still can pick up and come around the corner, it's a pretty good piece. We're gonna find out. Well, that's the right piece there, so, and it did, so that's good. So now what we'll do is we'll make another move in, and we'll get it out this time. We'll get it out further to see if it can actually make up the ground, which on a typical house pattern, which is what this is, a good bowling ball on this pattern should be able to do that. So we're gonna find out. So I'm gonna move in a little bit more, and I'm gonna send it further left. Come on back. Yeah, that's good. So that's one of those pieces that can create some room for you, probably better for slower ball speeds, lower rev rates, if you're gonna play straighter, higher rev rates if you're gonna get in. I'm kind of right in the middle of rev rate wise, but definitely, like you can see, I can create some area with this piece. And that's one of the things you're looking for if you're bowling on a house pattern, to be able to create some room for air. I like the fact that the ball is smoother and not so jerky. That's gonna be good to be able to use longer. But as you've seen with some of the other balls that we're gonna be throwing, sometimes if you have that super angular motion, it can actually work against you in terms of giving you real high scores, but as soon as transition hits, you're off the map. So this ball is gonna be a ball that you'll be able to use a little bit longer, and ultimately I think that's probably a good piece, especially a good benchmark ball for them coming out of the gate. With that being said, I'm out of here. CEO Ronnie for Create a Difference. Talk to you soon.